Hello, the Retromantic here. Man, it feels really good to say that. Smoke's getting in my eyes. Oh no, I'm giving away where I am. Hello, everybody. There's not really anybody there yet, but maybe some people would join us on this lovely 4th of July. If you're here, say hi. We'd love to see who's dropping by tonight. It's the 4th of July. Hachi's here. Hey, Hachi. Long time no see, but that's mainly my fault because I've been MIA from my channel. I wanted to come on tonight and say hi and say happy 4th of July and see how everybody's doing. Jason, hey, happy 4th of July to you too. What's everybody doing? Did you go see fireworks? Did you do anything fun or did you just hang around the house? I am actually at a campground. Camping is something that I don't do very often, but I decided to do it for this 4th of July. My plans were changed a little bit. I was supposed to be here with a different friend, but that friend couldn't make it, so I have plugged in another person in his place who's wandering around the campsite with a flashlight right now. Not sure what he's doing. Hey, Don. It's Sir Daniel.
What's this?
He's lurking around behind me creepily. Jason saw some fireworks in Florida and was wondering how I was doing. I am doing good. Nothing has been wrong with me. I have just been working a ton, so much. Most of the time that I had my channel, which is about 3 years now, I did not work full time. I did for some of that, but I took a job and it's full time and it takes up a lot of my time and I'm exhausted when I get home. I'm still trying to kind of find a balance with YouTube. I'm not giving it up by any means. I love it. I miss it. And I'm hoping to get back to some kind of a schedule soon. Like I said, I'm still kind of trying to find a balance between like YouTube, which I consider a hobby, and my work life and family. So I haven't posted or uploaded in a while, but I'm hoping that will change soon. I have a ton of awesome stuff that I'm just itching to get uploaded. So just, stick with me. Don't unsubscribe saying she's gone, she's never coming back. It's not true. I will be back and I will be posting stuff more often, but I just really wanted to live stream tonight and see how you guys are doing. Let's see, Hachi, we splurged a bit this year and put on a little fireworks show for our girls, did some grilling and drinking. Been a pretty dang good day. That does sound nice. Your own little fireworks show. Sometimes it's really nice when you just stay home and do something in your own backyard. Don't worry about fighting the crowds and going to see that huge fireworks show and all that. It's kind of nice to just stay home. Although that's not what I'm doing this year. Hey, John Spike is here. What's up? Happy 4th of July. So we are in a campground. It is called a Camp Wilderness. No, not camp. Fort. Excuse me. Fort Wilderness. Now, I was supposed to come out here tonight with my friend Nick, who has been in some of my videos before, but he couldn't make it at the last minute, so I plugged in this guy here. Luckily, he was off tomorrow like I am. So we are camping out tonight at Fort Wilderness. And earlier he made a fire so we could roast our hot dogs, but
What about it? What about that?
It didn't last very long.
The wood.
Yeah.
The wood is damp.
Yeah, it's kind of wet.
So I get it. It's just kicking up again right now, but it's weird.
So, but I did eat one hot dog. It was a little cold on the center, but it was still good.
And my hot dog is fine. The second one was just, I dropped it, so I threw it in the fire.
It was a Hebrew National, so that is a good brand. Plus Nathan's, those are like really the only two acceptable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are the two good ones. Everything else is terrible.
Yeah, well, I've kind of gotten used to Ballpark, but they're not as good. Anyway, so there's something that's kind of cool about this campground, Fort Wilderness. There is supposed to be a Civil War cemetery somewhere on the grounds. So we were thinking about taking a walk and maybe trying to find that in a few minutes. And if you'd like to come along with us, we will do that.
Good to have a map. You know,
yes, I have a map.
I really need to put some of this food on just to say.
Okay. We're gonna leave our campsite in a few minutes.
What you should do is you pan over and see. Oh,
and we don't want to leave. We have food everywhere. We don't want to leave it out because we don't want to invite bears to our campsite. Now, do we? In case you're curious, a little more about why I haven't been around is my like I said, I took on a new job. The cool thing is the job is at a resort. So I'm actually the activities supervisor for a resort. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work too. Like I said, I'm exhausted every day. But basically, I work with the families and people who are vacationing, and we do different activities. You know, we do cookouts, we do hikes. I do waterfall tours now. What else do I do? We do gem mining.
Bingo.
Bingo, yes, lots and lots of bingo. They love bingo. Yes, nature walks, game night, trivia. Oh, we have a trivia night that's pretty fun too. So that's what I've been doing, and it's cool working for a resort because resorts are one of the things that I've been interested in, and by I mean older resorts, you know, like going up to Pennsylvania and having seen Penn Hills and all the other ones that I did. It's kind of cool to be working at a resort. It's not a retro resort, but it's still a cool environment to be working in, and I'm really enjoying that. And actually, some of the YouTube videos that I've done before, like waterfalls, I've done 2 videos on waterfalls that are right by my house. They actually help me now because I did a lot of research for those videos, and they're places I like to visit that are close by. And so now I'm actually taking tours there from the resort. People that are on their vacations, they sign up, and we go to Dry Falls, the big one that I did a video on it not that long ago. Actually, the first one I did was with you, Sir Daniel.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that was a few years ago.
One with was it his video?
What?
Jay.
No, Jay and we did go to that waterfall, but none of us filmed. We just took pictures. But the first time I filmed was with you, Sir Daniel, and that was a few years ago during all the COVID stuff. And then more recently, spring before last, I did go there with RJ 78 Productions, and I did another big video because that was after it had rained for like 2 or 3 days straight, and so the falls were really strong. Mm-hmm. And so I went out there with RJ, and because he had never been there, and we made a video. But my point is, now I go out there for my job, and talk about the falls and talk about how we're actually in a temperate rainforest and all that good stuff that vacationers like to hear because they come from different places where they don't have those kind of waterfalls and this kind of nature that I'm so lucky to live in. I don't know if you guys are saying anything. I think oh, here we go. Let me catch up here because my chat had frozen. So I don't mean to be ignoring you guys. Let me catch up here. Thank you, Jason. I am enjoying the new job and I feel privileged to have it. It can be tough to balance, that's for sure. It really is, and I'm still working on that. Julie's been waiting for me. Hey, Julie, happy 4th to you as well. Jason says, I would never unsubscribe. I understand the busy work personal life. And Hachi says he can't be gotten rid of. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys are still there for me. I really appreciate that. PNF, hello from Greenville, South Carolina. Huge display this year. Well, that's cool. I'm actually seeing fireworks to my right. Have you been seeing those over yonder in the sky that way? We didn't go to any fireworks displays, but you can hear them all around us. Happy to see you back. Thank you, Dawn. Happy Independence Day. Julie says hello, Sir Daniel.
Maybe she hears me.
She can probably hear you. I'm not using my microphone. Is the sound okay? You've never had a Kogel's Vienna? What is that? Ghostly 4th. Hachi's down for that. You got bears. We haven't seen any bears here, luckily, but at my place of work, which is in Cashers, North Carolina, there are bear spottings fairly regularly. We just had one last week. A mother bear and cubs just wandered up to the back of one of the units, and a family was sitting out there and they just said, inside now.
I think with all the fireworks and all the noise.
Yeah, they're probably hiding.
I doubt they'll be messing around in the campgrounds tonight.
Yeah. Cool. Sounds like a fun job. It is a fun job. It's a lot of work, a lot of planning, and a lot of moving around to different areas and lugging stuff everywhere. And it's very physical. I'm hiking a lot, walking a lot, and I do like that. I don't like to be behind a desk. That's not for me. The typical like office job. No offense to anyone who has one that likes that, or I mean, maybe you don't like it, but that's what you do. I don't mean any offense, but it's not for me. I like to get out and be moving around and kind of having something different going on every day. I'm not bored. And I meet new people every day. So that's something that's cool too. South Central Pennsylvania has numerous local regional hot dog, sausage, and bologna brands. Well, do you guys know Hebrew National? Because that's my favorite. Or it might be tied with Nathan's.
I like Nathan's most.
I can do a waterfall tour for John Spike. Yes, I can. Come on up to Franklin and I will show you. The squirrels, they love to get into food. Saw a squirrel eating its way through a Little Caesars pizza box. I don't think they're out at night though. Don't they go to sleep? Yeah, they're not around after dark. My chat's kind of slow, so bear with me. I love waterfalls. Are you near Highlands NC? I love that area. Yes, I am. I'm very, very close to Highlands. I live right at the bottom of the Gorge Road, which travels up to Highlands. One of my videos about the one I mentioned earlier about waterfalls, that was on the road up to Highlands. And yeah, it's nearby. It's only about 9 miles, but it takes longer to get there. It takes more like 20 some or 30 minutes to get up there because of the curvy, windy roads. And I work in Cashers, which is right next to Highlands. And I also lived in Highlands for 2 years when my daughter was small. Adam, how are you? How is life in Texas? I have not talked to you for a while. It's good to see you popping in. And happy 4th. Sounds like a terrific job. Yeah, something new every day. I'm definitely lucky to have it. I've kind of been bouncing around for the last 3 years. I've actually more than three, closer to 4. I've been bouncing around kind of from job to job. I did enjoy working at the museum with Sir Daniel, but there's not full time available, and it's also
Not your thing.
yeah. I mean, it's fun, and I like doing the Highland Games, and I kind of feel like I know what I'm doing. Like at first, I didn't. I was just so nervous all the time because I didn't like have the knowledge that you have about Scottish stuff. But I worked with Sir Daniel for a while, and I did enjoy that. But at the end of the day, it's not really my thing completely, and I needed to do something full time. I worked at an auction house, and that was 10-hour days on your feet all day doing the same motions over and over, taking pictures of stuff. That got old pretty fast, even though I got to see cool retro stuff, and I liked that. My first video ever on this channel was about working at the auction house and all the cool stuff that I got to go through that was being auctioned off. But alas, that was also not a job I felt like I could stick with. I worked at a daycare for a little while. The kids drove me crazy. I just, I used to do that when I was younger, and I found that this time, the kids were cute and everything, but it was not for me. I didn't enjoy teaching preschool like I thought I would. So I'm at the resort, and it's a place that I feel like I can stay. So that's really important. Okay, sounds good. Glad to hear that. Doing great. Missing you. I miss you too. We only got to like meet once in person, and that was really a good day, and I was kind of hoping to hang out with you and the guys more, but we just had that one day. I remember there was pizza involved. The Shadow of the Bear is very cool. Yes, I pass that often, not every day, but when I'm doing certain hikes like Whiteside Mountain, that's right there. Um, yeah. Let's see. Sir Daniel is an awesome name.
Thank you.
He says thank you. Really enjoy most things retro themed. I'm a fan of old time radio programs and music as well. That is very cool. All right, so if you guys are interested, we are gonna walk around this campground. Number one, we need to find out where the bathrooms are because we're not roughing it like going in the woods to do our business.
There's not enough seclusion.
I know there's people all around us. So we're gonna have to find out where the bathrooms are. But also I want to check out that cemetery if we can find it. So would you guys like to go on a little walk with us? We definitely had a great day that day. We did. That was a very nice day. And the place I was staying was a nice place with that lake right outside. And it was just, there were beautiful sunsets every night. It was a place I'd like to go back to someday. Okay, is the food up? All right.
Figure we can leave maybe that on.
All right, I'm gonna turn you around for a second. You're probably not gonna see anything but darkness. Oh, I've got a cool necklace on. See there? It's just flashing, flashing, flashing. And my shirt, you guys, is Amity Island, which is appropriate for the 4th of July. Does anyone know why? Let me know in the comments. We'll see who knows.
Do you want to bring this?
I do need, not that, but I need a flashlight.
Okay. See if I can figure out how to this.
It's caught in my hair. You guys, stuck.
There's your.
PNF got it. He said Jaws. Yes, and a big part of the Jaws is Independence Day. Can you get this out of my hair, Sir Daniel? It's stuck on a strand.
Yeah, let go.
Hey, my hair is like long and tangly now. It's always getting in the way. Okay, I had my flash. There's my flashlight. Okay, what about?
I don't want to leave anything out here.
I should probably take. Will you hold this for a sec? Here, say hi to them.
Hello there. Welcome.
It's not Halloween yet.
Oh, come on. Well, I'll show you one thing. The lame fire. Yes. Could not get. Yeah, we had a very difficult time with the wood. It was very damp. No, it just took forever to keep it going and couldn't get it roaring. So anyway,
Okay. Woo! All right. We are going to walk around the campground now. So come on. Let's go.
we need to.
Adam says, how's it going?
It's going very good.
Oh, we have a map.
Yeah, we have a map. We are here.
P7. No, it's not P7. We couldn't find the site that we were supposed to be in. And I ended up, yeah, it says, see there, it says 56A.
But tell them that's the P7 mark on the map though.
Yeah, it was very confusing. I had to text the lady who owns the campground. She was like, just stay where you are, you're fine. So I don't know.
And there's no 56A on the map.
Yeah, it's confusing. All right, I think I'm gonna flip this around so you can see the walk from our perspective. Now you might just see a lot of darkness, but you'll see other stuff too. So let me go through the big arduous task of flipping the screen. Give me a second here.
To the cemetery first.
I don't know. I think we need to find the bathroom. You regularly monitor weather in Highlands. You're jealous. What are you jealous of? The cooler temps? It's been hot this summer.
Yeah, this has actually been pretty hot for this part of the country. It's usually not. It's usually more mild, but more humidity.
Yeah. All right. So we are walking along gravel road. These things to the side of us are, of course, people's RVs that are staying here. Yeah, in general, it is cooler, but we still have really hot days.
Yeah, we normally don't get days in the 90s too often. We've had several this summer, and actually the 90s. We usually are in the mid 80s, so it's about 10 degrees warmer than usual.
I get hot at work. One of the places I have to work in, and it's called the common area, and it has no shade, and it's super hot. Okay, there's the office.
Possibly.
Let's go see. She said it was behind it.
Yep, that's what it says on the map. Sounds like sheer terror over there, those kids.
So if I have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I have to walk like super far, or just hop that fence. And
when I was a kid, with my family, we went camping in upstate New York, and had much further to walk to go to the bathroom at that campsite.
Hello, how are you? Happy 4th. Thank you. There's a game room.
Yeah, I know.
We might have to look in there. This place is happening tonight. It's the 4th. Busy, busy, busy.
Should be behind. That's restrooms over there.
Look at the hobby horse, y'all. Just hanging out there by the office. There's a canoe with flowers in it. That's pretty cool. Kayak, okay? Hey, there's the pool.
There's no bathrooms here.
What about over there somewhere?
That looked like bathrooms.
I think I've got a pretty good signal here. I was worried how it would be to live stream, but so far so good. The game room sounds lively. Quite lively. The bathroom. All right, you're gonna have to entertain them for a sec.
Okay. I got my own flashlight.
Can you hold this one for me? I'll be right back. Sir Daniel will entertain you.
I'm gonna go to the pool, all right? All right, folks, I'm gonna take you on a tour to the pool. Just bear with me as I take you there. Oop. Somebody going to the pool. Ooh. I don't know how nice the pool is. It might be kind of small. It looks like a small pool. So let me see. And I'm sure I can't go in there at this time. Nothing's wrong. Yeah. So obviously it is out of hours.
What are you just doing?
I'm on YouTube right now. So that's the pool area. Let's walk around, let you see it. And it's nothing special. It's just a pool. And it's a campground, so. But can be lots of fun and a good way to cool off in the summer. Has a little gazebo. And see, what else can I show you? Oh, looks like she's already coming back. Yeah, it is a very small pool.
It is?
Yeah, it's like a regular home size pool. It's not really very large. You can't go in there. It's closed.
Hmm. All right, well, let's look over here for a minute. I'm back. I hope he entertained you. Kiddie pool. Okay, I'll take my flashlight now. Howdy. Hey, you need some balls? They got them. What?
My balls are black and blue.
Ha ha ha. Look at Sir Daniel making raunchy jokes.
That was a 70s.
That was weird.
That was a That 70s show.
Okay. Let's see what's up here. We got cornhole, checkers. What's that? Chippo? Not familiar with that game. There's a seating area. There's a little house. Look at the little house. Huge. You guys can go in, but we're too big. We got a pool going on in there. Do they have any arcade games? That would be cool.
I thought they said they did.
Looks like they have books and stuff in the back.
There's a picture of an arcade where it says game room on the map, but there's no arcade.
Lame. Lots of games. All right, do we know which way to go to get to?
Yep.
All right, let's look at it on the map.
So.
Oh, it's too shiny. In the corner there, it says Civil War Cemetery.
Yeah, the upper left corner. And we are diagonally across. So we can either, we can follow this around. We'll make a left. Or we'll veer right and then we'll make a left.
Okay, you're the map guide. There's a tent. Is this a steep hill?
A little bit. It's not that bad.
You haven't done something like what in decades? PNF?
Camp, probably.
Camp?
There's some more camp. Tents over here, too.
Yeah, there's a place where all the tents were together. That's where we're supposed to be. What?
I'm just looking at what that was marked out.
She moved us. The lady who owns the campground, she moved us from our original spot we chose because she said that it was really noisy there. Not that we asked for quiet, she just decided we wanted quiet.
I'll be honest with you, it's more quiet over here than anything else.
Yeah, our place has more like screaming kids.
Okay, so this is the left.
He meant exploring a new place in the dark,
Oh,
which is fun. My flashlight's not very powerful.
oh, I've got one of those like super ones.
I wish I could show the trees more.
Okay, so that's P1 over here.
That's where we were supposed to be.
Okay, so
It is kind of cool over here.
okay, so straight through the woods is the cemetery.
Okay.
Not that direction.
I want to go that way.
This direction.
Okay.
I don't know if we can do this easily or not.
What is that right there?
It's a
Trailer?
trailer. Yeah,
Okay.
trailer.
Ah, there's a bug in my hair.
Let me see if I can find a better. Oh, God.
Hey, Chris is here. Hey, Chris. I wanted to come on and say hi to everybody since I've been kind of MIA from my channel for a while. I am still here, I promise. There's Sir Daniel venturing into the woods at night. We are looking for a Civil War cemetery, if you're just tuning in. Is there not a path to it? Because they have it marked on their map. Well, that can't be right, because they show it like you can get to it. I see graves. I see graves this way. Are those not graves? Yeah.
This map is not right. That's the problem.
1866. That's pretty cool.
So,
Oh my gosh, we should have stayed in our original campsite. It's right next to this.
okay.
1899. Ida E., daughter of C.A. and Lena Wallace. There's a little thing here, so it looks like they don't want us to walk like right in there.
They probably had people. This one comes right up, but it takes the wrong direction. There's some facing this way and some facing that way. That is really bizarre.
Oh yeah, PNF. Thank you for watching that video, and I'm glad it brought you to my channel. I appreciate that. I like to do model railroad videos. I don't get to do it very often, but I plan to have more of that type of video in the future. Retro's Railroad, I call it.
Actually, didn't die until 1892, but it says something about the war. Oh, there was someone else in here that there's two people in the grave. The one was killed on June 5th, 1861, 1864.
Yeah. Chris likes a good walk in a cemetery at night, as do we. I saw like a separate grave with a cross on it over there.
Oh, it's in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these graves are the markings are deteriorating. So weathered. Right, there's a tree in front of us. You know what that is? That's just a PVC.
Why is it there? Don't make the scary horror movie sound. Says something. What?
Bill. Bill. It's probably someone's dog.
Does that say poop?
Maybe it says please don't poop or something. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Why would it say please don't poop?
Maybe people were having their dogs.
It says Bella, like it might have been a dog. And then it says my poop.
Maybe it's supposed to be pooch.
Looks like poop. It's not every day you come across a cross that says my poop, but you know. Apparently, interesting.
You can see that. It's kind of. It's just got initials on it.
Yeah, it probably was a dog grave. PNF says one of my favorite graveyards is at the historic Conewago Chapel in Pennsylvania. I haven't heard of that. It's definitely quieter up here.
Found a plastic bag.
Ooh, quite the discovery. All right, if I ever come back here, I'm not going to let the lady move me from P1. I picked P1 because it was right next to the cemetery. And she said, oh, it's too loud there. There's a group that's really loud.
Wait.
They have a barking dog, but here's a giant spool. Hmm. It is a very old Catholic basilica near Gettysburg. Okay. That's cool. I've been to Gettysburg, but I was a child. So I need to go back as an adult. And getting back to the job that I took, the company I'm working for actually owns a lot of resorts around the country. And one of the resorts they own is right near Gettysburg, and Hershey and all that. And so they allow us to travel and get discounts to stay at the resorts. So one day, maybe I'll be able to do that and visit Gettysburg again and stay there. Yeah, it smells like a skunk. Hopefully a skunk won't come out and spray us. I definitely like it better over here. I mean, the place we're at also is like right next to where those people are sitting out. There's like no space. I guess. I'm gonna go play pool with those dudes. See ya.
Okay. Off the map. No.
What? Because I'm gonna go away while you're in there? I think maybe that's what she meant. They're playing music.
Soft.
I think she was trying to be nice, but I do like it up there better. You have an uncle and cousin who work at the Hershey corporate headquarters. That's cool. I've been to Hershey Park also when I was a child. My parents took me there and it was a lot of fun. We actually used to go to Pennsylvania um, pretty regularly because my dad would go up there for train shows. They have the best train stuff in Pennsylvania. And also cars. We went up there for Carlisle, the big, huge car show years and years ago, and that was cool. All right, we're gonna wait for Sir D. Just hanging out at the campground on the 4th of July. Your uncle is able to retire but has been able to work from home more since 2020. That's cool. It was a neat little cemetery. It's kind of hard to really see the graves because they have it marked off and we weren't gonna go in there out of respect for that. But it was still cool to see some pretty old dates on those headstones. The grandparents live in Carlisle. That's cool. Yeah, I was pretty young when I went to that car show, but it was a lot of fun. It was huge, just car after car after car after car after car. Retro cars everywhere. Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine are too. Mine lived in Florida. It was fun to visit them in the summer. We got a little girl on her scooter out. Carlisle has a lot of great car shows. My brother shows his Mustangs and he and his friends sell Mustang parts. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I have some old pictures from it too. It's just somewhere in my house. I come across them from time to time. I'm like 12, maybe 11 or 12, but I'm posing with the different cars. Thank you guys for coming to the live stream tonight. We're gonna go a little bit longer, but not too much because we want to hang out. What?
Can I be in your TV?
Yes, of course you can. Say hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Alexis.
This is Alexis, everybody.
Oh, let me go see my friend.
Okay. There she goes on her scooter. Here's her friend. Hi there. What's your name?
Memphis. And she's my cousin.
Oh, Memphis? Oh, that's a cool name. What are you guys doing? You're on your scooters?
Yeah. And we're just playing in the little kid. Oh, we gotta show y'all something. You wanna see how fast mine is?
I like y'all scooters. They have lights on them, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool. Hello.
Okay. Oh, here's the third place. Yeah,
Oh, this is a sitting area. Huh. Oh, look at that pillow. That's really cool. It's a glittery parrot.
Yeah. And it's really comfortable. Yeah. And then you can put that and you can
Wow.
Oh.
How are y'all doing? Wow, this is a cool place.
Okay, and then we got over here. Hey, y'all gotta go with us. Yeah.
All right. Well, y'all have a good night. Bye-bye. We went up to the cemetery. Yeah. No, just a strange like cross that was out separate from the cemetery, but we think it might have been a dog grave.
Hey, do you want your people to see our camping?
Well, how about we see you guys ride off on those scooters? There they go. Bye-bye. Y'all have a good night. We had some unexpected guests on the Retromantic channel. They saw me over there. They just said, hey, come look at your stuff. So that's why I disappeared for a moment. Was before. They were very outgoing. Alright, so we're in the game area now. It's cleared out. Checking things out. Who's up for Twister? Are you? Okay. I will take that as a no. Oh my gosh, you guys. No, I'm looking at this. Look, everybody. I wonder if it's actually retro.
Well,
It's the old style.
looks like the old.
You guys, this is so cool. Look at the Ninja Turtles. It's a little ping pong table. Yes. TMNT. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power. That's right. Yes, the kids were adorable. They were very outgoing. Look, even the paddle. Ninja Turtle paddle, too. So what else?
Well, we got foosball. We got
Okay, harder. Come on now, show us what you got.
I don't have much anymore.
You about knocked over the air hockey table, though. Hey, you want to get in some exercise before we go?
Yeah, let's do that. It's not the right size for me. It needs to be like up here.
Oh yeah, sometimes my sound messes up, especially when I'm not using my microphone. What's on TV? There's an air hockey table, but it is really messed up. They should replace this. My goodness.
So sad. This is one of the funnest games.
Yeah, there's not anything I can do about the sound right now. When we get back to the campsite, I can hook up my microphone and that'll probably help. We're not gonna go that much longer. Just want to check things out in here.
It's got to be an old radio station that's not around anymore. Have you heard that?
No, I haven't. Of course, somebody could have brought it in from somewhere traveling. Jackson County. We're not in Jackson County though. We're in Swain. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's kind of old fashioned in here, I guess we could call it. Hey, a bingo set. They play bingo here too, maybe. I'm the bingo lady at the resort. Yes, you're right. That is an older TV. The air hockey table has truly had it. That's sad. They need to invest in a new one. All right, well, we're walking back to the campground. I mean, we're in the campground. We're walking back to the campsite.
Mhm.
Kakalaki. Ooh, look at all the Bigfoot stuff.
Mhm.
Squatch. You work in the television industry, so seeing the vintage SD TV was fun. I have a 90s TV in my basement. And I also have one of those little TVs that has a VHS player connected to it.
Used to have one.
Still works great.
You got rid of it. Right before I came back up here.
You shouldn't have. Those things are awesome.
All right.
Well, sometimes I do need to watch VHS tapes.
You see it?
And it's perfect for that. I have like 3 VCRs.
Thought you had more than that.
4 if you count the little TV. But when one craps out, I have a backup. Ooh, it's really dark now. Watch out for the giant fifth wheel. It's kind of jutting out in the walkway. Knowing me, I would walk into it.
It's sticking out.
It's because it's huge. All right, we're almost back. Glad you guys got to go on that campground tour with us. We saw some interesting things and ran into some interesting people as well. Gotta watch VHS. Heck yeah. Somehow this always comes up on my live streams, but there are some VHS tapes that are incredibly valuable, and I'm not talking about Disney ones. Old horror, certain copies of horror original, first edition.
Especially the ones that never made it to the DVD or Blu-ray.
Yeah. Good to see you back. Thank you. It's good to be back. Yeah, everybody, stick around. I know you're not going anywhere, but I'll say it anyway.
We left your tailgate open. So putting the food away was not.
Well, yeah. Well, luckily no bears came, but yeah, look out for videos to be popping up because I miss it, and I definitely need to get back into doing explores and editing the footage that I already have. I have some incredible stuff that I need to show you. One of the things I need to show you was something I actually did with Sir Daniel's help. The amusement park in South Carolina. You guys, I explored an entire amusement park. I mean, a huge one by myself for 2 hours straight in walkie-talkie communication with Sir Daniel. Um, what was that place called? It was originally the Hard Rock Cafe Park. And oh, I know, Freestyle Music Park. South of the border is not abandoned. South of the border is still open. I know you might want to think it's abandoned, but it is not. I used to go there when I was a kid. I always begged my parents to stop there. No, this place was called Freestyle Music Park, originally Hard Rock Cafe, and it failed. Not long after it opened. It wasn't open very long. They tried to change it up a little bit, but it didn't work. And it's huge and abandoned. The only thing is that the rides are not there anymore. So that makes it slightly less interesting, but it was still really cool. One of my favorite explorers, and I can't wait to share that with you all. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around and then we'll kind of wrap things up. Oh yeah, yes, I won't forget that, Chris, that I still need to meet you and we still need to make plans. That's always on the table. You know, things get pushed back and things happen and all of that, but we are going to make that happen one day, for sure. All right, let me get my, there I am. Okay. Forgive my shininess. It's very humid out here. Oh, I got my 4th of July hair going on. Yeah. Well, thanks again, you guys, for coming out. Well, not coming out. I guess I shouldn't say that. Tuning in to the live stream, although even saying tuning in is old-fashioned because that's like referring to the dials that you tuned in to the radio with, or perhaps the TV in later years. But yeah, it's really good to talk to you all and kind of catch up. I wanted to tell you about why I haven't been around, and just, you know, I kind of hinted at it with a little video clip that I did that's up on my my channel right now, but it was pretty vague because at that time I didn't know whether the job was gonna, you know, be something for me or whether it was going to work out. I thought it maybe was going to be the light at the end of my tunnel in a good way, but I wasn't sure. So I didn't really give the specifics there, but I wanted to come on tonight and say that yes, I have a good job and it is working out and I'm enjoying it. And actually, in the future, you probably will see some footage from there. I plan to go, there's hiking trails on resort property and most of them I've done, but there's one that's pretty long that goes down beside Glenville Lake, and I haven't hiked that one all the way yet. And Dirk, also known as American Explorer, has said that he wants to come up and hike that trail with me, which is advantageous to me because once I walk it, I can add it into my activities for the resort, and it's a longer hike that we can take down by the lake. So I will probably film some of that. You know, I've done a lot of hiking with American Explorer at the abandoned youth camp in Georgia, and I haven't seen him in about 5 or 6 months. So I'm gonna be excited to get back with him and do some hiking and maybe some abandoned places too, because I've got a couple of places on my radar now that I've been going in a different area for work. I've been noticing some things that I want to take a look at. But yeah, look out for future footage so you can put a visual with what I'm talking about, where I work now, It's very beautiful. It's just gorgeous. Everywhere you look, you see mountains, you see forest. Again, I'm just lucky. I'm lucky or blessed or whatever you want to say to have the job, and I'm very thankful. Beautiful Glenville Lake. It is beautiful. It's very long, and there's a beach too. This is another activity I do at the resort. We go to Lake Glenville Beach. I put that in quotation marks because it's a lake, but it does have a sandy white beach and a little area for swimming. And that's another one of the things that the guests like to do at the resort, and I like to do that too. And um, what am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say exactly. I'm trying to get out something along the lines of who wouldn't want to be paid for sitting at a beach? Sorry guys, it's late and it's hot and smoke is getting in my eyes. I'm not able to form a solid thought. Yeah, I was trying to say that I'm just really lucky to be able to be paid for doing something like that, going and sitting at a lake. Also, my daughter gets to come with me some days, and she enjoys some of the activities we do as well. So it's been awesome. I still need to show you.
I know I'm like one of the, like Dirk, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I have to give some people a tour.
Mm-hmm.
Jocassee is our closest lake that can be compared with Glenville. Okay, that's cool. I haven't heard of that either. But yeah, we are gonna wrap things up so that we can enjoy the rest of this 4th of July evening now that the cracks and the pops and sizzles have calmed down. We can sit here and enjoy nature for a little while, right?
Yeah.
Come say goodbye with me.
Goodbye.
Thank you to Sir Daniel for joining us on the tour and taking over when needed.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry I'm not as animated as this person right here, but
you were tonight. I saw you on that exercise bike. That was something else. And you did the punching bag?
No. Well.
All right. Thank you, PNF. I appreciate you being here, and I look forward to talking to you and everybody else in the future. Look out for a premiere soon. I am working on a video. I am editing currently, and I've got something that I'm really excited to share with you all. It's actually, what's special about it is it's a place that I recorded already when it was open for business, but now in the past few years it has gone abandoned. So I'm going back to a location I already filmed to film it now abandoned. And not only is the property where I guess tourists went, not only is that abandoned, there's a workshop that's abandoned and a personal home that's abandoned on the property as well, and it's all open.
You went there with?
Yes, I went there with American Explorer, and this is.
I remember when you went.
It's awesome. It's one of the best things that we've done. Because I was familiar with the place. I'm not gonna give it away, but I was familiar with it. But of course, I never got to go behind the scenes in the workshop. Obviously, I wouldn't be going in their home, but their home is on the property. I didn't realize that, and it's also open and abandoned. So. The owner's home. But anyway, so look forward to that. I'm going to set it up as a premiere because I want to be able to talk to everybody and kind of get back into the swing of things. So that'll happen soon. Thank you, Julie. Thank you for being here. Love you too. It's always good to feel the love here on the Retromantic channel. Everybody enjoy the rest of your 4th. Thanks again for being here. So good to see you. Happy 4th of July! Everybody have a good night. Bye bye.